Megiddo, a site in northern Israel, a hill in northern Israel. The prophesied place for Armageddon, the spot on the earth where many, many wars, the most wars, have taken place. And Megiddo is now excavating itself and bringing to light all the civilizations. And Megiddo calls forth to us to excavate the programmed civilizations, cultures in our own being, the cultures that have been programmed in us for conflict and war and violence, so that we bring those civilizations up to the light of Megiddo. And then Megiddo will become an oasis of unity on earth.
In the book of Revelation, in the New Testament of the Christian Bible, Megiddo is a place prophesied to be the location of the gathering of armies for a battle during the end time. The soul of Megiddo conveys this message: awake, though the gathering of the armies are before us, we are being called here now to create the resonance of peace, to sing the songs of our unity. Here we shared our friendship and kindness for each other and birthed a global movement that will turn swords into plowshares, that will cultivate infinite fields of beautiful flowers that are full of the perfume of tranquility that says, not the end time, but the awakening to love without end. Here we affirm the immutable spiritual laws of love, peace, harmony, and joy, and armies did not gather.
In the fateful year of 2020, Unity Earth called to the Holy Land people of different religious and indigenous traditions from all over the world. On top of the hill at Megiddo, we gazed out over the vast plain known as Armageddon, where the ultimate battle between good and evil for the soul of humanity is prophesied to take place. And we prayed with all our hearts that the good had already triumphed and that no more battles would be needed. Yet when we returned home, we found humanity battling the coronavirus, but we faced it together. And then we rose together against centuries of systemic racism. Let us continue to stand together as one united human family against any further threats to our future until peace, justice, and love prevail on earth.
My experience in the Holy Land, and in particular in the Valley of Armageddon, our community, the Unity Earth Group, went to the Megiddo National Park for the healing and holy water blessings, for hope and unity, and a call to all nations, together in unison to work towards protecting and regenerating the earth and its natural resources. This had a major impact on my awareness of how the collective good for all is critical, and healthy survival and healthy women with healing water is fundamental to achieving this outcome for future generations. And as the world will continue in harmony with God's blessing.
We came to Megiddo from the Sea of Galilee. That morning, we were there on the Sea of Galilee, where from the Christian tradition, so many miracles had happened. And we prayed there after having prayed at the Dead Sea and the River Jordan. We came to this holy, sacred place where it was predicted for the armies of the world to come. And instead, we were armed with prayer and with unity. And together we prayed. We held tobacco We added all of our prayers for unity and for peace and for transformation. We didn't expect a COVID virus to follow us, but we do expect to carry the spirit of Megiddo and transformation and this time in history into a new unified world. We pray, may peace prevail.
Megiddo, or Armageddon, filled with history. The most synonymous location on planet Earth with the height of conflict, with the battle. But the soul of Megiddo had a different message to share. Any location on Earth can be observed through horizontal time. But when we speak from the soul, we speak from the vertical time. Because the soul knows no time. The soul knows no conflict. The soul comes from space of purest love. So the soul of Megiddo spoke of being aligned vertically with our truth. Our heart aflame with purest of love, with purity of intention. So with that vertical alignment through our spine, with the heart open in unconditional love, we stand in togetherness, in unity, in beingness. Nothing to do, just to hold the intention in the purest of light of our heart, the intention of unity and peace. And in this way, we change the narrative. The soul of Megiddo changes the story of Armageddon. That was our story on the hill of Megiddo as Unity Earth, as brothers and sisters united in love.
May the light of our intentions, actions, thoughts, words, and prayers that we offered in Megiddo and the prayers of peace all over the world transmute and heal the unconsciousness in the world, past and present, into divine, blissful, and uplifting vibrations where only harmony, peace, love, and light can shine and radiate forevermore throughout the cosmos.
When I think Megiddo, I think Armageddon. The images of fire and brimstone, the gnashing of teeth. It signifies the ultimate battle of the forces of good against evil. The same battles we often fight within ourselves. But more and more of us are awakening to the true divine spark within. And we realize that we are powerful beyond measure. The Megiddo prophecy was created with the negative and disharmonious thought forms of humanity, which have been released out into the Earth's karmic auric field. And we know that we have the power to disintegrate and transmute those negative thought forms with our enlightened words, thoughts, and actions. Deep down, we all made a commitment with our true self to come to Earth to assist in the evolutionary awakening of the consciousness of humanity and our planet Earth. So, may all our divine missions be accomplished. May peace prevail on Earth.
If I were Megiddo, I would say I am a mountaintop of white stone, and palm trees are swaying on my heights and in my valleys, and falcons and seabirds fly in my blue skies, and butterflies flutter on my summit. And yet I am associated with death and destruction and the final destruction of the earth. And I would say to humans, greet all you encounter, every being you encounter, human and not human, by seeing its true integrity and its beauty, rather than judging it by what you might have heard or what it appears to you to be at first. Because all beings and all places are beautiful and whole and vital to the integrity of the earth.
I want to say greetings, Yat-e. It's me, Wiyakpa Najinwi, coming before you on this holy day, Ampetukile. And I stand with all of these other holy earth surface walkers, life bringers, life bearers, to bring a message to you today from a profound experience that we all shared together at Megiddo. Megiddo is a place that has held the consciousness of humanity captive, I'm going to say, for a long time. Even people of other faiths, not from that root, that idea of Armageddon has come into our consciousness and our creativity and our story that we hold for ourselves. So in our prayer, on top of this part of the body of Mother Earth with her own design, with her own plan, with her own agenda, we could say, her agenda being life, thriving life for all of her children. We reached back into the very, very, very beginning, before anything was made, before any plans were laid, before we were even here, when we were still just a thought and a song in Creator's heart. And we asked for an opportunity to be with that place of the primordial extension. Oh gosh. And we asked to be able to tell a new story, to reconsider the choices and the forks that we have taken as humanity, and to choose a new road. Mopila. Thank you.
The light of Shekinah, the Jewish feminine face of God, was very, very bright and remains very, very bright at Megiddo. In Jewish literature, in the sacred literature, the sages call this place Har Megiddo. There's not a word Armageddon. And while there may be battles that are mentioned, the message for today is that the light of Shekinah is here to really shine light and transmute the darkness. Every Friday night and Saturday day in the Jewish tradition, the reunion of Shekinah and the Holy One are celebrated. This is what is being celebrated at this holy place. We are now in a time of a birth canal. And yes, there's contraction and expansion, awaiting this reunion on a cosmic level of the light that will transmute the darkness. Do not fear, that is the message. This is a time we have all been waiting for. And many thanks to all of you who are doing the work of clearing the inner battles, the inner landscape of your own selves, because that work is going beyond generations and so many levels of healing that you will never know. So thank you for contributing to this light of Shekinah reuniting with the Holy One in this holy place at this amazing time.
Greetings. Mijn naam is Karin. Ik ben een Friske Beppe en Paapgesisser. It is the language I'm relearning to connect with my first ancestor, the première Frisi mem. I was at Mount Megiddo with all this beautiful delegation of Unity Earth. And I felt so much love. I was sent by my brothers and sisters from the lower delta lands of Europe to bring our water's medicines. And I could truly feel the strong connection that we can feel on this mountain in the valley of the Jordan River flowing through the land. We were all connecting with this. We were in circle. We were able to bring our medicines and our love. We listened to our the young ones amongst our circle. They have a very strong message. I'm so ready to listen to them. I still feel very shy to speak, but we started to ignite the flame of the sacred circle of indigenous women of Europe, and we learned to speak as part of our one human family. We step in a circle. And this is what I want to share with all of you. We're all here to send our love to everyone. Thank you.
On our Holy Land trip, when we were in Megiddo, the Armageddon site, we retold the story of wars and fighting and changed it to peace on earth. But true peace on earth will only happen when we realize our connectedness and oneness. Only when we respect one another and stand for justice, equality, fairness, and abundant opportunities for everyone on the planet. A true peace on earth will flow naturally from love. Love. When we love one another like ourselves. So expressing love and oneness in a world that works for everyone is the true path to peace on earth. Something we all want.
Hello, my sisters of the world. Hello, my brothers. Feeling Mother Earth, feeling the winds, feeling the waters deep underneath at this site. Standing beside my sisters, my brothers at this site. Seeing the big birds fly over us and call to us, call to our spirits at this site was something so sacred and beloved that we all were humbled. Because it was a dream we share. It was a dream we went there to realize, to recreate a new path, a new way, that all of our ancestors could come together, that all of our people on this planet can come together. My African people, my native people from Turtle Island, my Anglo-Saxon English people were all born in me. And I had a long road to come to healing in myself, that I could accept these nations inside of me. And finally, I felt like I belong. I belong to this mother, this earth. And we all do. So that was the celebration we found at Megiddo, directed lovingly by Unity Earth. And we all sisters, we held hands and we cried and we laughed, just as we shall, my sisters, my brothers, my earth family, when we find the way, and we already are, to honor diversity, to love this planet, and to love each other. Ahe, ashe, and blessings.
Hello. The Armageddon currently created by a pandemic and our recognition of racial injustice is created the gravity and caused a tipping point. What we were dreaming about there in February, we were dreaming about it. And now we are very speedily on a journey going from feeling alone to being together. Unity, here we come. We'll be there waiting for you with love as we all come together.
May peace prevail on earth. Angelica Cuvides, que la paz prevalezca en la tierra. How humbling it is to realize the depth of our gathering. How we answer the call of Unity Earth. None of us could possibly imagine that through the prophecies that has been going through the years, the power of this gathering, the power of the love, the spontaneity of genuine caring for one another has been the most powerful experience that changed at many levels. Love had broken chains and ripped the gates of limitation and ignorance. We humbly went to Megiddo, Armageddon, and in one voice, one desire, one heartfelt prayer for the changes on earth. The answer we had seen. We are seeing the fruits, perhaps not as we would have liked it, but the truth must come to the surface in order to right the wrongs. We had come in love. We had transformed. We had been the instruments of a transcendental changes from Armageddon for the blessing of the world. No one can claim anything specifically, but we, in oneness of consciousness, can feel such a holy privilege that we have transformed the vibrational activity of Armageddon. I am grateful and I feel so blessed to know each and every one of the people on the journey. That is, to me, the most powerful example how holy simple it is to live, to share, to care, to love one another without agendas, just allowing our hearts to be free in our true nature, in our true essence. Love, unconditional love for one another, in the reverence for the very blessed earth that sustains us, in the gratitude to the universe for giving us the opportunity to be and to do what we came to do and what we came to express, what we came to share. Infinite blessings to Unity Earth and all the groups, individually and collectively. What a blessing it is for the world. In the oneness of consciousness, we share our intimate thoughts and feelings. And with the generosity that was in everyone, the world has a most magnificent future. We had awakened the consciousness. It's happening, and better days are yet to come. We must carry on our torches of light and love to bring hope, to bring the optimistic feelings that we share in our journey. May peace prevail on earth. Gratitude to the universal creator of all the beauty that is in this world. Amen. May peace prevail on earth.